Sam's Club is drilling deeper into its AI journey. The company is placing enterprise-grade ChatGPT tools directly in the hands of its frontline leadership. Club managers will be able to use AI to aid in business insights, such as pinpointing sales trends. For more on the company's growth strategy, let's get to Sam's Club CEO, Chris Nicholas. Chris, it is great to see you. So walk us through this new AI rollout, Chris. What's it going to mean for the business?
Yeah, thanks for having us on. We're really excited about the idea that we can give our frontline leaders access to enterprise-grade ChatGPT. And what this does is it just empowers them to use the best tools out there to solve problems, to help them move faster, to help them remove bottlenecks, be creative, and ultimately serve their members and their associates better. And we think that we should give them access to that. We love technology at Sam's Club, and we love to lead with the idea of putting technology in service of people.
So give me a real world example, Chris. I'm a club manager using this new AI assistant. What is it going to help me do?
Yeah, about 10 days ago now, we announced the access to this at our holiday meeting, which is a big meeting we have with thousands of people. And we announced to them that we were going to give them access to this. And there was just a big cheer. People were so happy to just be trusted with access to this information, where they can put business information into this system and help them move faster. What we've seen since is like a really competitive run to all of the different things they can do. And examples that I've seen in the last few days are about merchandise. So tell me about local merchants, local businesses that make items that I'd love to sell in my club, and being able to get the details of those businesses and connect them directly with the merchants means we can go to market so much faster than we could have done before. Another one was there's a sporting event happening down the road that we would never have seen, and we can get merchandise ready for that. One club manager told me just yesterday that he spends hours pouring through reports to work out what decisions he should make on what he should sell and how he should merchandise and what should his staffing look like. That now takes minutes, and he uses that time to go connect with his associates and develop them, connect with members, build relationships. So we're seeing things from like just taking time away to allowing them to just be merchants and be CEOs of their businesses already, and that's 10 days in.
Does this impact, Chris, in any way how you think about headcount now and ahead?
That's a great question. We've got, of the 601 clubs that we've got, each one of our club managers, we treat them like the CEO of their business. They're busy. And what they need is they need time. They need time to be able to make quicker decisions so they can grow the business. We love to think that this technology put in service of people means that we move to a different kind of retail, a retail that's not transactional, but is more relationship based, an environment with our associates where work is less repetitive, and that growth is about humans, not about metrics. And when you take that perspective, where technology is put in service of people, it isn't about that. What it's about is the idea that you can grow your business in a really positive way. And we've got so many great examples. We've been using AI for the longest time, and we've got some great retail examples, whether it's scan and go for our members who can then walk out of computer vision AI arches. That means that they have a super quick, frictionless visit. Or the fact we took 200 million tasks out of our associates' hands that were just repetitive, things they didn't want to do. But we don't have fewer people. We just have a bigger business and a more successful business. And a big part of that is because we look after our people better so they can look after our members better. And that's a really, really good formula.
Chris, I was talking to an analyst who covers the wholesale club channel, and he was telling me this morning that they look strong, he says, not just you all, but BJ's and Costco. And I'm just curious, Chris, besides AI, how do you think about continue to differentiate yourselves in that market?
Yeah, it's a great time to be in the club channel. It's a good place to be. People really appreciate the idea that you have a limited assortment that's really curated, and it's at incredible value. At Sam's Club, just to orient us, it's in our DNA to save people money. So we make almost no money on what we sell. We make all of our money from membership income. So all of the innovation on items and all of the innovations on taking friction out of the system, all of these things are so that members stay with us and they tell other people about us, so we get more members. So this idea is really interesting for the club channel, but for the club channel, it's always been about great items and great prices, but there's always been a cost to that, and the cost has always been friction. Well, we don't agree with that, and so we've been putting technology in service of our members and of our associates for the last couple of years, and it's really resonating. Let me give you a couple of examples. In using Scan and Go, and in having these frictionless exits, means you can walk into the club, you can grab your mac and cheese for the night and a bottle of wine and whatever else you want to buy and be out of the club in under 10 minutes. That's very different to the traditional club channel. We also have e-commerce, which has not been traditional for the club channel either. And we'll deliver you your items to home at the same prices as if they're in the club. That's driving growth for us. But what's really interesting is that's resonating across all income cohorts and across all generations. But the fastest growth that we're seeing in members is in Gen Z and millennial members. So they're really engaging with great items and great prices, but also the efficiency and the convenience and the experience side of this, which is the thing that is powered by technology.
Chris, great to have you on the show today. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.